guys, it's me, Dragon. I finally returned, and we've got the Buck T-Rex, the San Diego Comic-Con Tyrannosaurus Rex Convention Crasher set. Now, this thing costed me about $101. It was quite a bit of money. I don't have a T-Rex, so I knew I had to get this when I saw it got announced. And let's unbox this guy and review him. Okay. Alright, so wow. Give me a sec. Wow. So, we have the box. As you can see, it's like a TV aesthetic. You know, you can see the breaking news. You could see the Buck just roaring out in San Diego. How this exclusive is supposed to be is San Diego. Still don't get why they didn't make a Buck Rampage in San Diego set, but that's okay, I guess. I do hope that this gets widely released. As Gary the Gremlin said, I can't really like this figure as much, knowing that not everybody could get it, even though it's not even that accurate. I can't live properly knowing that. Over here, you got the Mattel Creation sign. The T-Rex, I didn't even notice this, the T-Rex Convention Crasher green. It's literally just like a TV. The side is a InGen logo. The back is sort of like the back of a TV with like a sticker. Same with the top over here. 10,000 volts. The Lost World Jurassic Park. And then you got the Empowering Generations Through Play Mattel. It's a pretty dumb thing. So here's the description. When the Tyrannosaurus Rex gets loose in San Diego, no one knows where he will turn up. Where he will turn up next. Amid the crowd's costumes and commotion, how will fervent fans react when they come face to face with the fierce dinosaur? Just follow the screams. Alright. So, I'm gonna put this. What's on the bottom here? Okay, nothing's on the bottom. Okay. I'm gonna open this guy now. Oh, there's also the Welcome to San Diego sign with the Mattel Creations logo. I really love that. Alright, guys. I'm just hoping there isn't any QC issues. No, seriously, please tell me there's no QC issues. I don't want QC issues on my SDCC book. Woo! Oh! Wow! Wow! Okay. Yep. The Convention Crasher Tyrannosaurus Rex Buck T-Rex. I love the packaging. It looks amazing. The backdrop over here with the humans look uncanny though. Other than that, everything else in the backdrop looks fine, except for the humans. They look off. The T-Rex looks really good in person, honestly. All of these scars, I could see the scars really well. Probably gonna paint them myself though. We got the super fan with the accessories. We also got like just this really amazing diorama. We got the Lost World Jurassic Park, and this is supposed to resemble the actual San Diego Convention Center. This on the side says, "Notice and please call 911 immediately if you encounter a large lizard," which I find pretty goofy. On the back, you have everyone escaping the convention, including Superfan. Alright, sorry guys, I had to cut the video off there. My cousin called me, but as I was saying, we got over here in the back, everyone running, including Superfan. Over here, we just got the Lost World Jurassic Park again with the convention. I'll probably later on the end of the video just put something like 360 in the box, or I'll just do that right now. Actually, yeah, I'll do that right now. Alright, so I did 360, but now we're gonna open the box. I do see that this is either paint mistakes or it's on purpose for some reason, but there's some unpainted green, and by some I mean a ton. So let's just hope there's no like major QC issues, because I could just paint those back easily. So let's open him up. Oh my god! What's under here? Oh. Okay. I'm gonna get him out of the packaging and then we will review him. Alright, so we have gotten him out of the packaging. Now, we are going to first look at Superfan over here. So I'm going to get him and her/him and their accessories out without trying to get the figure damaged. Let me get some scissors real quick. I'll need some. Alright, we are back, and we got some scissors. I'm scared to open him/her, because oh no. Whew. Don't worry guys, we're good. We're good. Okay. Nothing bad happened. Nothing bad happened. Let me just just cut to whenever I do get her out, because I'm gonna need to do this off camera 100%. Alright, we got him / her out of the packaging. Before we get this started, here is the head sculpt for the girl. Let's see if this focuses. It looks pretty good, but it doesn't really give like a vibe that it's a girl. It just looks like it's a man, but it just looks like it's a man, and Mattel advertised it as a girl. I don't know, that may just be me, but that's what I feel. Doesn't really look exactly like a girl, but I'll still take it. Hold up, wait. I'll come back. Now let's move. Oh, now here's the face for the guy. It looks pretty good, but putting this on, it comes out pretty easily, like really easily. So these could get lost very fast, so be careful. But for the review, we'll just put on the woman head, because why not? Alright, so let's actually go back and get this. Let's go back to the original camera angle, which is over here. Sorry, I'm trying to get my thing soon. So yeah, hopefully I can get my tripod soon, but yeah, for now we're gonna have to live with this. But yeah, let's move on to that now. Also, we got these two accessories out, but we'll get to those after the obviously inflatable guy. So yeah, let's cut to that now. Okay, I have to redo all of that again. I'm okay, yeah. So, this guy has a real feel texture. I like that. Feels like an actual inflatable. His articulation goes like this. He could do this. He could do this. He could do that. He could swivel, full 360. Same with this hand. This with the feet. Oh my god. Oh crap. Alright, you know what? I'm not even gonna use a head, because it's just gonna fall down. This could do a full 360. This part could go this much. So you could get this type of range over here. Quite a bit of range. I like it. So I'm gonna get into a pose, but I really like this figure. He has some really good sculpting, really good, like, honestly, I love it. It's honestly amazing. He really stands out to me. I want them to sell all of his stuff separately, except the accessories, maybe, since it's Comic-Con, so yeah. But still, I want them to sell the buck and the inflatable guy separately, because there are people overcharging this thing to hell, honestly. So the first accessory we got is this bag. It's pretty simple. It just says Jurassic Park 2025. The back is just yellow, and the other side is also 2025. You can put the backpack on Superfan, so I'm gonna try that real quick. Yeah, no, it works. It works. It works 100%. And it fell down. Yeah. At least I heard it fall down because I had to redo this again. I had to redo this last time, so yeah, you could put the bag on him. I like it a lot. You also got this hunk of red, which I guess is supposed to be some Comic-Con merch, but honestly, what the hell is this? I have to paint this. I have to paint this into like a ton of Godzilla -1 or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I might paint that. I don't know. It's just a hunk of red. But you could put this inside of the bag. Kind of makes Superfan lose his balance, but to be honest, I don't know what I'm going to use that accessory for when it comes to Jurassic. Then we got what may be the most best accessory. Okay, so it paused, so just real quick, here's the bag. There's the hunk of red. I don't know what that is. This is the best accessory. I love this one. Maybe one of the best accessories I've ever seen. It looks ugly, but like it's cute seeing that there's a smaller version of it. I really love it. I love that. I love that. That's what I love about this. Oh my god. You can have Superfan hold him too, but we'll do that in the photography images. But let's get to the big guy himself. Yay. Cutting it is. Work. Alright, yeah, I'm just gonna do this off screen. Also, the tail comes in this, so I'm just gonna put everything on real quick. And yes, I will put on a segment of me putting in the tail, so let me just take this off. Alright, so I'm gonna put the tail on now. Okay, yeah, no, I'm gonna... Hopefully this works. Oh my god. You know what, that's it. I'm just gonna do this myself. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna put the tail on myself. I don't care what people say, I'm cutting it. Alright, so I couldn't do a tail attachment segment, but here he is. I'm pretty sure my Buck does have a ton of paint issues. He looks a lot like the Kenner Rex, the Kenner Bull / Buck. I want to know what's in that, so I'm gonna open that now. So yeah, I'm gonna do that real quick. Again. Alright, so I got this out. It's really just a display piece. So anyways, so this it's a different mold, guys. I'm gonna say right now that this is a different mold. It's different from the other one, the original. It's basically the Kickstarter one, but with worse paint. So the Kickstarter version of Buck. The glass eye, you can see really well. These still have these pretty ugly ratchets. I don't know why they still have them, but they do. They do have smaller feet. I do know that. The hands. Alright, so the hands, they can go up to here for articulation, up to there for finger, up to down there for these. They can fold 360, I think? No, they can't fold 360, okay. And they can only go up to this much. Same with the other hand, so The foot, well, if you already have the original Rex, you already know the articulation. But we're going to do it again, because, well, not again, because I haven't done this yet, so I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I don't know. Today I just got back from vacation, so it's I'm acting very weird today. So the ratchet, you can go up to here. Pretty obvious. The feet articulation is the same as any other articulation. It is the same as any other Hammond collection. You can full 360 this guy, I think. Yeah, full 360, you could do that. The tail articulation also basically the same. Bendy wire and, yeah, just the bendy wire and articulation over there, a few points. So now we get to the torso articulation. Yes, I'm making this very short because it's literally just the original T-Rex. Okay, so yeah, no, I'm gonna need that stand. Hold up, guys. All right, so we got here. There's the buck. Turning it down. Up, down. He can turn this much, turn that much. Mine has really good torso articulation. Some other people had some really bad torso articulation, but mine works perfectly normal. They did fix the issue where it's loose. I think it'll get loose later on, but who knows, honestly. My buck was done dirty though when it comes to paint. I mean, oh my god, the paint is like as if the paint like wasn't like already good enough. Like the paint looked good on the promo, but like looking at this in person, oh my god, it's horrible. It's really horrible, honestly. You can see a lot of detailing. The dew claw is not painted, so you will have to paint that yourself. I'll paint it myself really soon. And by really soon I mean I don't know when, but I will. Other than that, everything is okay. The figure, I really do like. I would recommend this if it wasn't exclusive. Do not buy from scalpers, guys. If you buy from scalpers, you're no better than the scalper themselves. But, let's get the photography. So, yeah, let's get the photography now. Let's do this. Also, before we do actually get to the photography, we got the when fans rule the earth sign. I completely forgot about this until I looked at the box again. Now, this sign is just a basic sign. Basically, the Legacy Collection sign, but with fans instead of dinosaurs. Also has bigger text in general, since the dinosaurs takes up, obviously, most of this, but it looks really good. It has a really good texture, too. But we'll be using this in the pictures as well. So, let's get to the pictures now. And, yeah, let's do this. Buck says, let's go. And I'll repaint Buck. Like, not major repaint. I mean, like, scars. I'll repaint his scars. So, yeah. Let's get to that now. Yeah. So, this is me a day later after I opened Buck. His joints have gotten a lot better, but they've gotten a bit too good because one of the feet are now loose jointed. I have no idea how to fix it, so kind of makes posing a bit harder since it's loose. And when a joint is too tight, I can barely move it. So the other leg is completely fine though. It's just it's just one of the legs are really loose. Like not really loose to the point where it's gonna like, I don't know, spin out of existence, but still loose. So yeah, no, I have no idea how to fix that. So I do have poses ready, so let's get to posing now. Then we'll get to size comparisons, or we should do size comparisons now. I think we should do size comparisons now. Let's do this. So this is a scale between the Giganotosaurus and Buck. And I have a Lego chicken breast in his teeth because I'm about to do some pictures with that. I haven't done the photography yet. Well, not all of it, but I have done some. So yeah. So as you can see, Rexy could look up a lot more. Obviously, with this articulation over here in the torso, and also the upgraded neck articulation. Honestly, yeah. To deeply talk about the articulation right now, Rexy has had. Not Rexy, sorry. Buck has had extra detailing, you could see. Upgraded articulation. They fixed the torso articulation. They fixed the neck articulation. That's basically it. Everything else is just the same. But, anyways, I wasn't going to go too deep into the articulation anyways during the actual review. Because, really, there was nothing much to say. It was the same thing. But anyways, Rexy could look up a lot more, but even then, the Giga is still about the same size to taller than Buck. I keep on saying Rexy because it looks exactly like Rexy, but just green. Then we got over here the tail. My Giga's tail goes down. It doesn't go up at all because it has a QC issue from when it first released, which I find shocking. So, my Rexy, I put her, my Buck, I put his tail, inside of, I put Buck's tail, as down as I possibly could. Also forgot to tell y'all that you could swivel the tail over here, but it's nothing too crazy. So Giga is longer by about this much, up to this line right here, or up to. Stand up, you damn. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Anyways, where were we? Oh, yes. So it goes up to here, right, the tail. So it's about this much longer. And yeah. That's the comparison with the Giga. Now let's get the comparisons with the Stego, etc. And yeah, let's do that. We got Stego and Buck. Buck is obviously taller. Stego is smaller, but I'm gonna try and stand Stego up on both of his/her hind legs. When Stego's standing on its hind legs, I had to take the tail off. It's so goofy. It's about almost the same size as Buck over here. Looking up, Buck looking up is almost the same size as Stego standing up. I'm gonna post Stego back now. There's really nothing much. That's all. Obviously, here the Buck is more taller than the Aloe. The Aloe is also less longer. So yeah, overall Buck is taller than Allosaurus here. I still love Allosaurus a lot more though, because Allosaurus, Hammond Collection Allosaurus is easily one of the best Hammond collections. If you can't get like the big theropods, you want a medium theropod, I say go for Allosaurus. Genuinely the best medium theropod ever. I really recommend this guy. Here's Sticky next to Buck. Yeah, that's all, honestly. I also recommend this figure. Really amazing if you want a small figure and a medium figure. For big figures, I say go for Spino, but don't get him on scalping prices. I would have said the Giga if it was still in stock and they were still selling it, but they don't. So your best bet for a large carnivore to get right now is the Spinosaurus. Buck goes for way too much in the aftermarket, just like every other San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. So I recommend if you're getting a large one, go for Spino. Speaking of Spino, here's a Spino with the Buck. Obviously, Spino is taller. I don't know about longer. I think they're about the same length. Spino is taller, though. And, yeah, as I was saying, I recommend you get this guy. if you want a large carnivore. If you want a medium carnivore, get aloe. If you want a large herbivore, I say go for stego, because it's the only real large herbivore you could get right now. If you want a small dinosaur, I say go for Stiggy, aka a baby Pachy, since the Stiggy is just a juvenile Pachycephalosaurus. So, up to the next one, which I think is one of the Velociraptors, as in just the Velociraptor. So, yeah. Yeah, I know, we already know what's happening here. Don't get Delta. I rarely recommend you do not get Delta now. If you find Delta somehow for like $15 to $20, then you should get them, because I really love Delta. Delta's a really good figure. It's better than the articulation we have on the modern Raptors, like Tiger and Ghost, because it had the old articulation, like, you know what I mean, before Ghost came out. So I really recommend, if you want a Velociraptor, if you find Delta for a good price, and you're willing to buy it for that, and if you're willing to buy it for $40 or something, that's how much it goes for now, then I recommend you get them. But if you are looking for a deal on price, I say just go for the things that are available now, and later down the line you should, like, I also recommend you get the older ones as fast as you can, but if you can't afford it right now, don't get it. It's not a good idea. So let's move on to the next one, which I'm pretty sure is the Troodon. Here's the Troodon. I also recommend you get this guy if you could find him, but Troodon is out everywhere. And by everywhere, I just mean Target, because that's the only place you could get him, and he's out. So don't buy him on the aftermarket. But I love Troodon. I love him. I don't know why people hate him. He looks amazing. Only problem I have with him is the inaccuracy to the Telltale games, the sizing, and the eyes. But yeah, that's all. Let's move on to Barry now, which is the last one. Here's Barry next to Buck. And that's all. Same with Barry. If you can find him for a good price, then get him. I love him. I love all of my Hammond collections I have. And he just, yeah, he did that, didn't he? Now we're going to scale him with some other things that aren't, we're going to scale Buck with some things that aren't Jurassic related now. Like, I mean, maybe first we'll do some the Lego car over there, but I'll just get him right now and scale him, or scale it. Yeah, that's all. I mean, I guess it scales pretty good, so yeah, let's move on to the Godzilla stuff. Here he is next to the Godzilla vs. Kong Translucent 2021 Godzilla. I also recommend getting Translucent if you love Godzilla. He's this is an amazing figure. I love him. I adore him to its very last detail. No, to its very last section of its body, which is the tail. I adore this guy to the max. I love this guy. He's amazing. Still gotta get that -1. Get him on Toy Arena since P-Bandai wants to be a piece of shit. I know, it's the same with this guy. Yeah. And now we take a look at the failure NECA figures. Oh, and then, man, I hate this figure. I hate NECA's 2019 figures, man. Whoever decided to give NECA the license to 2019 are idiots. I'm not even gonna put the other NECA figure I have because it sucks so bad and it's just a repaint. Super Sonic and Super Shadow next to Buck. I don't like these Sonic figures. I really don't like them. I've lost interest in Sonic 2, so damn it, I said Sonic 2, didn't I? Damn it! Voice crack of the century. Damn. Anyways, I just don't like Sonic anymore. Yeah, it's plain and simple. Sonic is mid. My precious boy. With this idiot too. Damn him. Buck next to a Funko Pop. I don't need to show any other Funko Pop because what's the point? One Funko Pop is basically the size of every one of the Funko Pops I have. So yeah. They call me desperate, but here we are with some soda cans. Funko Soda, Jurassic Dr. Pepper. Next to Buck. And yes, I'm insanely desperate now. What's next? My feet with Buck? I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna. No. Wee. He doesn't wear any pants. Guys, the two brothers next to a giant T-Rex in which they could get eaten easily if he wasn't still chowing down on that chicken. We got jumping Velociraptor. Everyone get that meme image in. He turned it into that. We got the jumping Velociraptor with Buck. I call it Velociraptor because one of my friends gave me the idea to call this blue a Velociraptor. It was funny. We got Godzilla's sister as a keychain. Green and green. We could go green for green. The thing that fell down was... I forgot. Yeah, it was a Aqualops over here. Anyways, let's kill Aqualops. Pretty accurate. We got Boondy and Spooderman next to Buck. I wish he scaled with the Hammond collection. It would have been so cool. Spider-Man versus T-Rex. And it's scaled. I would love that. Stop motion idea too. Got the goat. Bruce the Shark as a Lego with Buck. Okay, yeah, I really ran out of ideas. I'm done doing comparisons now. Actually, wait, I got one more. A Lay's chips bag compared to Buck. Am I mental? Dino Tracker in them. I think it's Dino Tracker. I forgot. And the Buck. They're about the same size. Here's the code for anyone that needs it. But they're about the same size if you stand them about the same pose or stance. Hold on, let me try and do that real quick. And they're about the same size. So, overall, let's get to the conclusion now. This review is really making me tired. Honestly, I'm very tired of this. Now I'm going to give my thoughts on it. I'm going to tell you if you should buy it or not, which you all know. That's a no. Don't buy this shit. If you buy this, then what? Why would you buy this in the aftermarket? Oh my god, you idiots. If you buy this in the aftermarket, I don't know what you're doing, boy. Unless you have enough money and you're willing to buy it, then buy it. I'm not stopping you. I'm just saying, don't pay these aftermarket prices. I say just wait to see if they make a Rebirth Rex. If they make a Rebirth Rex, get that one. Honestly, this is literally, if you have Rexy, you really don't need Buck. Literally the same thing, except less QC issues. But then again, it even has new QC issues, like paint. Like, seriously, mine has... What is this paint? The other side is atrocious when it comes to over here. Probably because of the rubber. But look at this. That's horrible. Honestly, like... I don't know, man. Like, if you want to buy it, if you have enough money to buy it and you want to buy it, then get it. But my recommendation is don't buy it. Just wait for a new T-Rex. It'll probably won't take that long. So just wait. Be patient. And yeah. Now let's get to my actual thoughts on the figure in general. So I'm going to pose him now. And I posed him, but in general... I really like this figure. I really want to love it. Ayo, pause. Please don't take that out of context. Seriously, please don't. Don't be weird about that. Honestly, don't be weird about that. It's not funny. But as much as I want to love this figure, I just can't. Knowing that nobody is able to get him after he went out of stock within 13 minutes. Took me about 13 minutes to order this guy so it could get confirmed. So lucky me, I guess. It took about like 10 to 20 minutes for him to go out of stock. So I feel bad for everyone that couldn't get him. I really do. But my personal opinion without all that stuff is I like this guy. 6 to 8 out of 10. That was one of my problems with him not being widely available. I would love if they do make him widely available within the future with a better paint job, a better mold too. I'll probably just like get some clay or something, and make some flaps, skin flaps, to make it more accurate. But yeah, I mean, at least it's not as bad as the original T-Rex. And if you subtract the Allosaurus, Carnotaurus, Giganotosaurus, Therizinosaurus, Spinosaurus, etc., then this would be the best Hammond collection we've seen so far. If you remove all the good ones. And yeah, overall, this guy, I still love the buck. I like the buck, but I just want it to be widespread. Hopefully they do that within the next few years, and if they don't, then at least they'll do it with the Rebirth Rex. I swear, if that Rebirth Rex is a damn exclusive, I'm gonna kill someone. That's a joke. But yeah, overall, I like this figure. I don't recommend you get him currently unless you could or want to. Honestly, yeah, those are my thoughts. Thanks for watching, and now you guys are going to see the photography as the end of this video. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye. Just realized, editing this video, this is really... I really should have edited this thing. I really should edit this thing really good, because otherwise it would be like slop. Just kind of recorded this out of nowhere. Then again, I don't have a tripod, but yeah. Anyways, let's just go to the photography. Bye bye. Oh yes, and I'm gonna show the TV box, cause why not? I love this box. Damn the other box that the buck was shown in. Yeah, by far the most creative thing from this set, other than the inflatable guy, and the little version of the set. Got the TV. Obviously, I've already shown this, but I just want to appreciate it because I really do love this. I really do. And just me seeing this, it's really creative, and I love it. There's a lot of nods to the original movies. There's nods to the actual set itself. With this over here, obviously that's what the set is, the Convention Crasher. But I really love nods to the original film, like the 10,000 volts. I really, really like that. Now, do I think Mattel should do stuff like this again? No, absolutely not. No. That's not fair. With a dinosaur as popular as the buck, or as the T-Rex in general, it's not fair to have it as an exclusive, as if they did do it widely released, they would make a lot more money off of it, which is better for business. Now, making smaller things like the inflatable guy as a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive, you're not going to get as many people buying it, but it's better because, like, people still have the chance to, and not that many people care for it. I mean... really, people just sell their inflatables. I don't sell any of that stuff. I don't sell stuff, honestly. Even if my mom tries to get me to, I will never sell my stuff unless I need to for personal reasons. But I just think Mattel should stop with the big, cool dinosaurs as San Diego Comic-Con exclusives and just have some normal things like humans, which nobody really cares about humans, let's be honest here. And SH Monster Arts said, I don't know, like, no, really, of course, they're gonna have Godzilla. What else do you want them to do? Literally, I mean... SH Monster Arts for a reason. Ugh. But like, companies should stop making the good things, the SDCC exclusives, and make the things that nobody really cares about an exclusive. Because in the end of the day, people had a chance to get it still. Now, I'm not talking about the Convention Crasher, by the way. I'm talking about like the idea that I'm giving, that not all the not important things should be exclusive. So, like, at the end of the day, if you just have all the things that nobody cares about, a select few people are gonna buy it. Like the novel dinosaurs that are coming into the Hammond collection, like Dryosaurus, blah 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 blah. I don't care about the others. I don't care about any of those because they all looked horrible. Jesus Christ, they looked. Ugh, that Dryosaurus especially. Jesus Christ, Dryosaurus literally lived up to its name. Dry ass lips, but. Yeah, honestly, I'm just gonna stop now because Mattel should have really done that instead of releasing the big boy buck, because they would have made a lot more money, to be honest. So, overall, the buck should have just been a mainline release. Should have just been a normal Hammond collection release. That's all I'm saying. Bye. And the retail should be $54 if they do release it. If they re-release the buck, it should be $54. I don't care what anyone says, $54. You can't stop me.